Hi fam, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Rianne and I'm happy to see you here. So this video is about housing in Korea, like, you know, living in Korea, renting an apartment, and so forth. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So firstly, before we actually talk about the types of apartments that are in Korea, or the type that you can rent or that we can rent as foreigners. Well, as foreigners can rent the houses, but they're pretty expensive. But as in the common stuff. Before we talk about that, let's talk about the three types of renting. So first we have 월세. 월세 literally means you'll be paying rent every month, and it's the common type that students do use and other foreigners, because you literally just put down a deposit. They call it little deposit, I think, because they compare it to Jonse, but yeah, we're talking about like 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. Those are normal amounts, like $20,000, $50,000 deposit you get. So you pay a deposit, and then after paying a deposit, you sign a contract. Usually landlords like 6 months contract or 4 months if you're an exchange student, or year contracts. Monthly it's kind of tricky because most landlords don't like monthly. But otherwise, you put down the deposit, you pay monthly rent. That's what we'll say. And then the next one is Jonse. Now Jonse is you put a large amount of deposit. I'm talking $100,000 plus, you know. So usually this is common with Koreans, whereby they take a loan from the bank, and then they give the landlord, then they sign the contract. It's usually 2 years, a 2-year contract or so, depending with the landlord. After signing the contract, then they rent out the place. They usually don't pay monthly rent. So as they are renting out the place due to their deposit, the landlord puts the money in the savings account, and she or he gets interest, and then the tenants are saving money, you know, because they're not paying rent. So that's how it works. Kind of complicated, but I've never heard that before. Like, I was shocked when I heard about it, like not paying rent because you put down a large deposit. I'm like, what the hell? But anyways, the third one is Banjonse. So this one is both. You put a large amount of deposit, which is larger than Wolse deposit but smaller than Johnson deposit, and then Johnson deposit, and then you pay rent also. So it's doing both. I don't know the purpose of this one, but yeah, it's there. And then now we have on types of apartments. So on types of apartments, we have office towers, we have apartment complexes, we have office towers, we have houses, and we have villas. So apartment complexes are usually 8 to 16 buildings, depending, or plus, you know. And then office towers, like it explains, it's an office and also a hotel, like you sleep there and do whatever, which is more like most people use office towers, you know, and stuff like that. Then the third one, the villas. Most students, foreigners and students use the villas because they're cheap, reasonable, and you know, it's usually 6 stories, so you don't get to meet a lot of people, and there are no elevators. Some of them, there are no elevators, and yeah, so villas, and they sound fancy, but they're just apartments. Honestly, they're not villas like houses villas, but it's just apartments, which are, you 6-story buildings. So I don't know why they're called villas, but yeah, they're called villas. And then fourth is the houses. I've never seen a foreigner renting a house. Like I've never really seen a foreigner renting a house. But they're usually common outside of Seoul, like outside of the city, and I heard they're expensive. Really expensive. And yes, now on the types of apartments, we have Goshi ones. Goshi ones are not apartments, are they apartments? I don't know, but we have Goshi ones. So with Goshi ones is that there are different types of Goshi ones. There are Goshi ones whereby, like I showed, the Goshi one that I stayed in, the one that I showed in the last video, whereby the bed, you just have a bed, a refrigerator, a table, bathroom, cupboard, small cupboard, which is on top of your bed, and then a rail on top of your bed too. But they're box rooms, honestly. And some have bathrooms, some don't. Some have toilets, some don't. So it depends with what you have, and the price varies, like with what you have. So if you have a bathroom and somebody doesn't, your price is more expensive than the one that doesn't have a bathroom. And if you have a bathroom and a restroom, your price is different from the other two, something like that. And usually with Goshi ones, you share the kitchen, and also after sharing the kitchen, they provide kimchi rice and ramyeon. So yeah, it's kind of an advantage, but yeah, So you are given free kimchi, free rice, and free ramyeon. And then next we have one room apartments. Once I decide to leave, I'm gonna give a tour of this one. Leaving. Okay, sorry. So the one room is a bed, a refrigerator. It depends with the one room that you're living in. Some have kitchens, some don't. But the two that I stayed in, they both didn't have kitchens. Our kitchens were different, like we're in a different floor. You shared the shared kitchen. We had the shared kitchen. But yeah, this one they provided a cupboard which is way bigger than the Goshi one. Like really, it's like a dorm room. Yeah, let's put it that way. It's like a dorm room. So you have like a single dorm room, like the one that you don't share. You have a bed, you have a bathroom and a toilet, you have a refrigerator, desk, chair, microwave, cupboard for putting food, and a cupboard for putting clothes, and yeah, a shelf for putting stuff. So I'll kind of take a video so I put it here as I'm talking, but I'm not sure. Well, I don't mind, but yeah, okay, I'll do it. Whatever. And then after the one rooms, yeah, we have two rooms, and then we have lofts. So lofts, literally, you have a top and upstairs thingy. I like lofts, honestly speaking. I really want to rent a loft, but deposit. The bedroom is like upstairs, and downstairs you have the living area and the kitchen, stuff like that. I've never rented a loft, but like I want to rent a loft. But yeah, basically that's it. I hope I didn't forget anything. Oh yeah, I didn't forget anything. So basically that's it about housing in Korea. So you just have to do your research when renting out. Usually I would advise people to rent out apartments from like Zigbank or Peter Pan, or what's the other one? Zigbank, Peter Pan. I'm forgetting the other one. But yeah, I forgot. I'm not gonna try to think. But yeah, usually I would advise people to get that or go to a real estate agent. If you don't have enough look, the thing is, when you go to the real estate people, like for example, I told you I'm looking for an apartment, and then the real estate people told me that because I'm looking for a 1.5 room apartment. So a 1.5 room apartment is whereby the kitchen and living area is separate from the bedroom into one room. Okay, and I don't really want something big because I stay alone and I don't really do much except what I do. So I just want something simple and stuff like that. So I told them I wanted 1.5 room apartment or 1.8 room apartment, and they said I need deposit like $5,000, and that's the common stuff that people say. But when I checked on Ziping, I'm gonna be scrolling showing you guys the 1.5 rooms apartments whereby the deposit is like $1,000, like $1,000, $2,000. So I would advise yours to know your position and decide whether you want to rent from Ziping or the real estate agent. I mean, it doesn't hurt if you have the $5,000 deposit. It doesn't hurt to rent from a Butongsan, like honestly. But be very careful not to be scammed, because I heard on Facebook like there are people that scam people on Facebook. People that scam people. Yeah, but there are people that scam people on Facebook. Like I inboxed one person who was posting and they told me the house was like 700,000 Korean won rent, and the deposit was 700,000 Korean won for 2 rooms. So I didn't mind paying the 700,000 Korean won, which is like $650, I think. But it's 2 rooms, so I was like, it's fine and it's very nice. And finishing the apartment is another problem that I will have to solve. But then when I inboxed some other real estate, and I was like, I'm looking for an apartment, this and that. Then they were like, no, your deposit has to be 5,000, blah 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 blah. And then I sent them a screenshot and I'm like, but this one, look, I can find for the same amount the renting deposit, even if the rent is high. And then she was like, oh, I heard about that person, like I heard they are scamming people and stuff like that. I don't know if it's true or what, or maybe they just wanted to stop me from going to them. But yeah, I decided if I'm gonna get what do we call that, an apartment from Facebook, I get it from my real estate that I got this house from, because I know I've used them. I didn't know that they were the ones where they were posting on Facebook. But when I now saw the Kakao ID and I inboxed and I clicked on it, I saw that they were actually the ones that helped me get this apartment. So yeah, just be careful guys, and don't get scammed. Like $5,000 may seem like little money to some people, but yeah, when you're scammed $5,000 deposit, I'm like, and being a foreigner is a whole lot. You won't be able to speak the language. It will take time to process your case and stuff like that. So just be careful, and I really hope you get a proper apartment that you want, that you're comfortable with, and that you can survive in Korea because an apartment actually contributes to your mental health too. So yeah, I hope you get a proper apartment. Okay, we've reached to the end of our video guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click on that notification bell. If you have any comments, questions, and other stuff, you can leave them down below in the comment section, or if you're too shy to ask or something like that, you can just hit my DM on Instagram. Okay, see you, bye.